bet you humble.
You got the real tats on there, dog. Are you kidding me? Let me see them things on your arm. Dude, what does that say?
Fear.
And what's the other one?
God.
How about you fear me if I choke the hell out of you?
So you guys, I want to bring y'all this video on LaMelo Ball and talk about a few things such as what's been going on throughout this offseason so far, and also give y'all some real spill on some information y'all don't really know about. So check this out. Now, I know some of y'all seen my previous video that I made on Mikey Williams a few days ago that's titled Mikey Williams Get Exposed by His Girlfriend, right? If you have not seen that video, make sure you go check it out because I was explaining a lot of things dealing with Mikey's situation and everything. But here's the thing. Now, if y'all don't know, it seems like LaMelo actually saw the video as well and also felt offended on some things that I said towards Mikey, which I don't know why, because I was talking directly towards him and not nobody else. But I guess some of the things that I said to him did apply to Melo as well, because he ended up feeling some type of way by making a tweet throwing shots at me by saying, "You just a fan with an opinion, gang. F on." And you can also see he made another Twitter account by responding to the tweet, and when you read the account name, it says fan with opinion, but he then later decided to delete it, which was real funny to me because I didn't see the tweet until someone sent it to me right after he deleted it. Now honestly, my first reaction after seeing what he said, all I could do was laugh because I think I know on what I said in that video to trigger him to make that post, which is hilarious because like I said, everything that I was saying in that video was straight towards Mikey Williams. But you know how other people get when they hear things that they feel like applies to them as well. But honestly, I don't really care because he deleted it for a reason, and I still rock with Melo, of course, because he's going to be him regardless and say how he feels, just like me, which is cool. But that does proves that Melo do be watching my videos, and you know he's going to see this one as well. So after all of that happened, I decided to give myself a week break from everything because I also had a lot of other stuff going on, which was really draining me. So I went ahead and just took a little vacation. And while I was on vacation, Melo decided to hit the tattoo shop once again, just like last year. Because if y'all don't know, every offseason LaMelo decides to get more tattoos on his body by literally the same tat man every single time. So since I'm a fan with opinion, right? I'm gonna go ahead and be a fan and give him my opinion on his new tattoos. So check this out, you guys. Just recently, Melo went ahead and decided to get a neck tattoo with the LaFrance logo, as well as getting some more wrist tattoos on both arms that says Heme and 001. Now, off the bat, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. When I first saw them tats, my first reaction was, are we playing 2K in real life or something? Like, how much VC did you spend on those, bro? Because you can see he also decided to continue using the red ink as well, which is nothing wrong with that. LaMelo is 22 years old now, so he is grown and he knows exactly what he is doing. So I can't fault him because he can do whatever he wants with his body. But it's just so funny how his new tats gave me the same exact reaction from last time, which is honestly not surprising while I think about it, because he literally goes to the same tattoo artist every single time. And when you read his tattoo artist IG name, it says Rock Roll G, which clearly most likely means that he makes rock and roll type tattoos. And that's why LaMelo's tats always look exactly how it looks and also a certain way. And when Bleacher Report made a post updating everyone on what LaMelo got next, when you read the comments, people were literally on him once again, just like last time, which is not surprising at all. Because he is honestly not upgrading. He is literally getting the same type of tattoos. And it's just so funny to me because last year when he went ahead and decided to go all out on both of his hands and wrists, when you look at his face and reaction, you can literally tell he wasn't feeling it like that at first because look how he was looking. Bro did not look excited at all. But at the same time, he knows it's permanent, so you could tell that he was just trying to force himself to like it because he has no choice at that point. And I literally peeped that and also made a video on it that was titled LaMelo Ball Did This During the Offseason. And Anna was also with him as well. So it's really funny to me because when you see that Home Alone poster behind him, that was literally my reaction, like I'm not even going to lie. And a year later, I have the same exact reaction. And if y'all don't know, his pops LeVar even warned Melo about his tattoo decisions, and Ben got on him about it because he knew LaMelo was going to end up doing on what he is doing now. Because a few years ago on one of the Ball in the Family episodes, LaMelo decided to get his first tattoos on his wrist, which says "Fear God," right? And when LeVar first noticed it, he immediately reacted and said, "Are you kidding me? Let me see them things on your arm." And right when he said that, Melo already knew what he was going to say. That's why he threw his drink in the trash can really hard. Because we all know bro is really hard-headed and still is. So right when LeVar saw his first tattoos, he then told him, "How about you fear me if I choke you for getting them tattoos? They say you get 1, you get 2, you get 3, you get 4. Next thing you know, you get tattoos on your neck, your back, your arm, and all over the place." And as you can see, that's exactly what LaMelo is doing right now. So LeVar knew this was going to happen because he felt the same way about Lonzo and definitely Jello starting his collection too. But Jello honestly is just straight blasting now. LeVar Ben had to accept that because LiAngelo knew exactly on what he was going to do. And I know some of y'all remember when LaMelo went ahead and got his chest piece too, right after his first wrist tattoos. And the person who did it for him literally said it was a 4-hour session to finish the whole thing. And when LaMelo posted a picture of it, Odell Beckham literally commented and said, "I remember my first tattoo." Now, as you can see, he was clearly saying that for a reason. But usually over time, when you get more tattoos, you're supposed to upgrade, right? Now, when you look at LaMelo's, do y'all think he is upgrading or just staying the same? If I was him, I would have went to a different tattoo artist, but he clearly likes the quote-unquote rock and roll type of tattoos. Which is nothing wrong with that because it is his body. But it's just so funny how LeVar Ben knew what LaMelo was going to do a long time ago, and I bet he still got the same reaction until this day too. Because he even said himself during the interview, is that I told him my dad ain't got no tats, I ain't got no tats. But you know the fact I don't like them, you go get them anyway. What else can I do? So he clearly was never rocking with it in the first place with all his sons. But at the end of the day, he know he can't control them and they are going to do whatever they want regardless. So yeah, I just want to bring y'all this video and give you guys my opinion on that. Because like I said, every offseason LaMelo decides to get more and he is doing it real slowly. Because Lonzo and Jello didn't take no time at all, but LaMelo is just doing it little by little, but still got the worst tats than both of his brothers in my opinion. So since training camp is around the corner, while the season is about to start very soon as well, we're going to see on how LaMelo will pick himself up and have a redemption year from last season. Because he did have 4 ankle injuries which led him to get surgery back in March and also ended his season early. But he still managed to sign a 5-year contract extension back in July with the Charlotte Hornets. So you know they are definitely going to have high expectations on him to step it up by being their franchise player and help lead his team to the playoffs, because it's been about 7 years ever since they had a postseason run. And we all know they just recently re-signed PJ Washington and Miles Bridges as well. So they got their big 3 back, and we're going to see if they are going to make some noise for this upcoming season. And also for LaMelo, I'm curious to see if he is going to become a 2-time All-Star as well and also make an All-NBA team. He even said himself that he wants to win MVP, so we're going to see on what happens. I know I'm just a fan with an opinion like he said, but one thing about my opinion is that it clearly matters, as you can see. Definitely on what I have been dealing with throughout this week, and that's outside of basketball. Trust and believe. But we're going to let it slide because you know you my dog for L, for sure, and it's going to stay like that. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you press the notification bell. T-Game, we out.